Ladies and gentlemen, this is Intervlog. I say this is Intervlog, and I am here once more. I am here because there is one important information I brought to you today. I came with this information because the information is very important. Something like this has never happened before in Africa. I said, this is the first time what I am going to tell you is happening in Africa. You can Google it and check to verify what I'm talking about because this information is very, very controversial. Worldwide. It is an information that has caused war, but it is happening right now. And you would wonder, what is that? Well, it is about nuclear technology. Nuclear technology is a good thing in a country if it is used peacefully. But if it is used wrongly, dare you hear about weapon of mass destruction? Then you begin to hear about nuclear bomb that can finish the whole Earth. And this is the reason many countries are afraid having his enemies, or having his neighbors, or having a neighbor who is developing nuclear technology because they don't know whether he is using it rightly or wrongly. And that nuclear technology, it has started in Burkina Faso. You heard what I said. What caused war in Iraq? Sanction to North Korea, sanction to Iran is now happening in Burkina Faso. Ibrahim Traore is a giant man, and he has a giant friend. The more we watch Ibrahim Traore's relationship with Russia, with Putin, the more things are getting tougher. And let's see how this is going to be. I do not think that Ibrahim Traore is going to stop the project of developing nuclear technology. Never. It has started, and it has started. And you would ask me, how did it start? Well, on 12th June 2024, the paper was signed and sealed. On 12th June 2024, Rosatom and Burkina Faso expand nuclear cooperation through new agreements. 3 memorandums of understanding, MOUs, were signed between Rosatom and the Burkina Faso Ministry of Energy, Mines and Careers on the sidelines of the St. Petersburg International Economic Forum, CEP-IEF 2024. The MOUs covered education and training in the field of nuclear energy, the assessment and development of nuclear infrastructure, and the formation of a positive public opinion regarding nuclear energy. The documents, signed by Rosatom Director General Alexey Likhachev, Burkina Faso Minister of Energy, Mines and Careers, Yakub Zabre Guba, fix the framework conditions for cooperation in these areas in order to develop a national program for the peaceful use of atomic energy. In particular, specific steps are being taken to build human resources for the Burkina Faso nuclear industry. Efforts will be made to develop the interaction of specialized educational institutions, including the organization of joint short-term educational programs, teacher training, the development of educational and scientific literature, and student exchange. The parties also intend to determine the current needs for the development of the nuclear infrastructure of Burkina Faso. The work will be conducted in accordance with the approaches and recommendations of the IAEA, as well as the best practices of Rosatom. The document on cooperation on issues of positive public opinion involves the implementation of measures aimed at raising public awareness of the benefits of nuclear technologies and non-energy applications of atomic energy, in particular in medicine and agriculture. Cooperation between Rosatom and Burkina Faso began in October 2023, when a MOU on nuclear energy cooperation was signed on the sidelines of the 6th Forum Russian Energy Week in Moscow. On the sidelines of Atomexpo 2024, a roadmap was signed for the development of Russian-Burkini cooperation. Following the formation of the international legal framework for cooperation, the parties intend to work out the issue of implementing nuclear generation projects and non-energy use of radiation technologies in agriculture and medicine in Burkina Faso. But the conversation of this new nuclear development actually started from October 13th, 2023. On October 13th, 2023, on the sidelines of the 6th Russian Energy Week Forum in Moscow, Rosatom and the Ministry of Mines, Quarries and Energy of Burkina Faso signed a memorandum of understanding on cooperation in the field of peaceful uses of atomic energy. The document was signed by N.N. Spassky, Deputy Director General of Rosatom, on the Russian part, and S.P. Busim, Minister of Mines, Quarries and Energy, on the part of Burkina Faso. The memorandum is the first document in the field of peaceful uses of atomic energy between Russia and Burkina Faso. The document promotes closer cooperation in a wide range of areas, including approaches to nuclear generation projects, the development of nuclear infrastructure in Burkina Faso, and raising public awareness of nuclear technologies. After watching this news, I shook my head. Why? Because what we thought that can never happen in Africa is now happening. This step is a step that is proving that Ibrahim Traore is not an ordinary president. A leader that, by the grace of God, is going to be bigger than Mandela. A leader that, by the grace of God, is going to be bigger than Saddam Hussein and Gaddafi. Go and write it somewhere on the wall. He has not been up to 3 years on the seat, and look at what he has done. Imagine if this man stay longer, much longer. You are having another Putin in Africa. I do not have any doubt about it. He is going to be tough as his friend. Mark my word. When you see a good leader, you don't have to ask many questions. He is not going to wear the most expensive clothes. He does not want flashy cars, only focus on his job. He is driving Land Cruiser Defender 1991 model. This shows that he cares for his people more than he cares for himself. Look at other leaders around him. Those leaders who are chasing him up and down, envying him, criticizing him, destabilizing everything him and his friend Goida and Chiani are doing. Look at the type of cars they are driving. Look at how they are squandering the money of their countries. Each and every one of them has Toyota SUV 2024 model. They approve it for themselves, approve for their escort, and approve it for all the lawmakers in their countries. Sometimes the number gets to 1,000 pieces of Toyota SUV, only to enjoy and squander money. If actually they come for good governance, why didn't they use the money to buy tractors as Ibrahim Traore did? Ibrahim Traore came into office. Instead of approving Toyota SUV for lawmakers in Burkina Faso, for governor, for local government chairman, for senators, he used the money to buy tractors and send people to work. We give thanks to God for sending us such a leader. The world is shaking. Why? Because Russia has said yes, that it is the time for Africa to have nuclear development. This is going to make Burkina Faso to be one of the richest countries in the world. In the next 4 years, when you see Burkina Faso, you will not recognize it because the speed things are going is unbelievable. Thank you very much for watching. This is a TAV log.